Welcome back to Ultimate India. I'm on an epic adventure across India with my good mate Andy. In this episode, we travel from the river Ganges to the spectacular Himalayas. So far, we've made it to the most holy city in Hinduism, Varanasi. Walking the streets, it seems like any other big Indian city, until you see this. The river Ganges. This 2,500 kilometre river flows from the western Himalayas and supports over 400 million people who rely on its waters for irrigation and drinking. It is also of great religious significance to Hindus who come here to Varanasi to bathe in its waters and sometimes to die here. 300 bodies are cremated every day at each of the burning ghats on the banks of the river in the belief that the sacred waters will purify the soul of the deceased. Away from the river, Varanasi's street markets are brimming with fresh fruit and vegetables, as well as flower garlands for the innumerable Hindu temples. Despite the city having existed here since 1200 BCE, most of the buildings are no more than a few hundred years old. The city was largely destroyed by the Afghans and later the Mughals in around 1300. The next day, we've arranged for a boatman to take us upriver to witness the dawn ritual. It's a little more precarious than it sounds. The Ganges might be sacred, but it's also heavily polluted. The level of bacteria arising from human waste is 100 times greater than the government's own safe levels. We reluctantly declined to swim. Every dawn and evening, the river plays host to rituals which worship the waters as an embodiment of Ganga, the Hindu goddess of purification and forgiveness. There is certainly a mystical ambience to the waters here. But away from the incense, we have decisions to make. There is only 1 week left in our adventure. Andy wants to see Delhi and the Golden Temple of Amritsar. I, on the other hand, want to see the third highest mountain on Earth in the remote Himalayan state of Sikkim. We can't do it all. Our cunning plan is to split up and then reunite back in Delhi. While Andy travels to Delhi, I prepare for my journey to Sikkim. Alright, time to get a taxi to the airport. Plan is to fly from here, Varanasi, all the way to Kolkata and then get another flight up to the northeast of West Bengal. And from there, I hope to get into the Himalayan state of Sikkim. Problem is that it may be hard for me to get into Sikkim. As a foreigner, I need a permit, and I actually don't have some of the passport photos that I apparently need to get that permit. So I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get it. If I can't get it, plan B is to head up to Darjeeling. I have absolutely no idea what I've just got myself into. And on the road to the airport, it's clear our old nemesis has returned.
Can't see more than 100 meters. No way this flight is getting us down.
But it did. By the time I reach Siliguri, it's night time.
and the streets are jammed with traffic. The next day will decide if all of this has been worth it.
Well, it's 6:30 a.m. and I'm currently waiting for my driver. Whether or not I can get a permit is still questionable. If I can get that permit, then my driver will take me for a 7-hour drive up into the mountains to a place called Pelling, which is in the west of Sikkim.
After a truly delicious roadside breakfast,
Amazing food, absolutely.
we start driving towards the border between West Bengal and Sikkim. Along the way, we need to sort out my passport style photos so that I can get a permit at the border. It soon becomes clear that I'm not going to get there with clean underwear.
Awesome news is that the passport photos are done. I have them in here. So I have everything I need to hopefully get my permit, and I should be in Sikkim, in Pelling, by tonight.
It soon becomes apparent that getting into the mountains won't be easy. A major flood only some months earlier, compounded by the monsoon, has destroyed much of the road infrastructure, which was washed away by swollen rivers or buried beneath landslides. The repair work is causing major delays. It will take much longer than 7 hours to reach Pelling, if we can get there at all. Eventually we make it to the border crossing at Rangpo, where I need to get my permit.
Excuse me, you take this and go to number 4, okay? I have my permit, ready to go into Sikkim.
Sikkim remained a largely independent kingdom until 1975, when it was incorporated into the Indian state. It remains relatively sparsely populated and is known for its natural beauty and extraordinary giant Hindu and Buddhist statues. But access to foreigners is restricted, especially close to the border regions, which is why I needed my permit. And as we climb ever higher, Sikkim starts to reveal its magic. But after 8 hours of driving, we are still nowhere near Pelling. The road conditions are only worsening. It seems that here, the humble hatchback is blessed with an all-terrain capability that would make a Land Cruiser jealous. And there is little room for error. Only feet away, the road surface plunges perilously into the valley below. In these conditions, it will take hours to reach Pelling. We are losing the race against the light. The mountain roads only become more treacherous at night. We push on. After 12 hours of driving, I arrive at Pelling exhausted.
Bloody hell.
and wondering if it has all been worth it. But in the morning, I wake up to this. Kanchenjunga, the third highest mountain on Earth, dominates the horizon.
Wow. What a view. Dawn rising over the third highest mountain on Earth. You cannot beat that. You cannot possibly beat that. What a place to end this journey. It's been an adventure. It really has been an adventure. There's been challenges. It has not been an easy trip, but we've overcome all of those challenges and we've been rewarded by this incredible country. India has such a rich history. It has generous, kind people and spectacular scenery like this. I know I'll be back. I'll be back because this country it's infectious. You can't help but want to come back. So, on that note, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time.